Keep HFY presents Songs of the Starborn, Chapter 1. The celestial gardens, usually calm and peaceful, were anything but. Scientists tripped over cables, diplomats argued in hushed but frantic tones, and a security officer wrestled with an uncooperative scanner. The glowing plants cast a serene light over the scene, a stark contrast to the chaos below. At the center of it all stood Seraphine Moonshadow, perfectly composed despite the flurry of activity around her. Her sharp gaze was fixed on a floating hologram glowing with shifting colors. The signal it displayed wasn't the usual set of strange coordinates or a dark warning. This time, it was something unexpected, a haunting, beautiful melody that seemed to echo from the farthest edges of space. "This is their language?" Jack Mitchell asked, arms crossed as he studied the swirling lights. "Language or warning?" Garrick Stonehelm muttered, his particle rifle slung across his back. "Either way, it's unsettling." Seraphine's silver eyes flickered with determination. "It's neither. This is art, an expression of something deeper. I don't sense hostility." A Talari diplomat scoffed. "Perhaps you're too trusting, Ambassador. They've ignored all our attempts at conventional contact." Jack smirked. "Maybe they don't want to talk. Maybe they want to jam." The room turned toward him, a mix of confusion and annoyance etched on their faces. Seraphine raised a brow. "Care to elaborate, Jack?" He tapped the hologram. "Look at this. It's not random noise. It's music. They're communicating in a way we don't understand because we're too busy trying to shove words down their throats." A murmur spread through the crowd. Seraphine gestured for silence. "You think music could be the key?" "Think about it," Jack said, stepping forward. "Humanity's got centuries of using music to say what words can't. Love, anger, hope, you name it. If this is their language, then we need to speak it." Chapter 2. The luminary shadow glided toward the rendezvous point, where the starborn vessels hung motionless against the void. Their organic, shell-like structures pulsed with faint light, the patterns shifting in rhythm with the melodies they emitted. On board, Jack and Seraphine gathered with their makeshift team of human musicians, a jazz saxophonist, a classical violinist, an experimental electronic artist, and a throat singer from Earth's steppes. The eclectic group was both an audacious gamble and humanity's best hope. "This is insane," the violinist muttered, tuning her instrument. "Yeah," Jack replied, strumming his guitar. "But that's kind of our thing." Seraphine glanced at the holographic translator, which displayed the Starborn's harmonic frequencies in real time. "Remember, this isn't a performance. It's a conversation. Feel the rhythm. Respond to their tones. Think of it as a duet." "Or a battle of the bands," Jack added with a grin. The team took their places, their instruments connected to the translator to amplify their output. The first notes were tentative, a blend of strings, electronic beats, and guttural vocals. The starborn vessels responded, their frequencies shifting to acknowledge the human's attempt. Jack leaned into the mic. "See? They're listening." Chapter 3. The breakthrough came on the third attempt. Jack improvised a riff on his guitar, blending blues scales with the Starborn's haunting minor harmonics. The saxophonist joined in, weaving a melody that danced around the alien tones. The violinist added a soaring counterpoint, and the electronic artist layered in pulsing beats that echoed the Starborn's rhythms. The Starborn's response was immediate. Their vessels pulsed brighter, the discordant tones softening into something resembling harmony. Seraphine's voice was hushed. "They're trying to understand us." But the moment was short-lived. A second group of starborn vessels arrived, their frequencies jarring and aggressive. The translator displayed erratic waves as the newcomers' signals disrupted the tenuous connection. That doesn't sound friendly," Garrick said, gripping his rifle. "It's not. Seraphine replied. "They're responding to the Confederation's military presence." Jack stood. "Then let's give them something better to respond to. Everyone, follow my lead." Chapter 4. The performance that followed was unlike anything the galaxy had seen. Humans and Starborn engaged in a musical dialogue, each note bridging the gap between species. The humans' passion, creativity, and improvisation shone through, their melodies blending seamlessly with the Starborn's intricate harmonies. As the final notes faded, the Starborn vessels pulsed in unison, their frequencies stabilizing into a steady, resonant chord. The holographic translator displayed a single word: unity. Seraphine exhaled, her fronds shimmering with relief. "They understand us now." Jack grinned, slinging his guitar over his shoulder. "Told you music works." The Starborn's response came in the form of a hauntingly beautiful melody, a message that resonated deeply with everyone present. Through the translator, its meaning became clear. They were survivors, their civilization devastated by a cosmic threat. They sought refuge, not war. Chapter 5. The final performance, a collaborative symphony between humans and Starborn, took place in the moonlit plaza. The event drew spectators from across the Confederation, their differences momentarily forgotten as they witnessed the power of music to unite. As the last note echoed through the plaza, Seraphine stepped forward. "Today, we've proven that understanding requires more than words. It demands creativity, empathy, and the courage to embrace the unknown." Jack, standing beside her, whispered, "And a killer guitar solo." The crowd erupted in laughter and applause, their spirits lifted. The end.
Thank you for listening to this audiobook. We create stories for you to enjoy here for free. So be a kind, gentle human, and like and subscribe to not miss a single upload. Please consider joining the channel for exclusive content, and we hope you join us again in the next audiobook.